I'm literally in the car outside of work right now with about 15 minutes before my shift starts. So let's see if we can squeeze in an update. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and I feel like it has been quite some time since I've got a chance to sit down and talk with you guys. It's been some different kind of content over the last like 2 to 3 weeks. So besides like leaving my mom's, I don't think I've gotten a chance to like sit and chat with you guys. So hello, how is everyone? How has their end of July been? Definitely crazy over here. I got updates for you guys. We got moving updates and health updates and school updates and all of the things. And so I guess I'm gonna maybe I'll start health-wise a little bit first, just considering the fact that I had the worst morning, you guys. I am flying tomorrow to go pick up the kids, so very, very excited about that. I'm not sure when you guys are seeing this, but you might be seeing this when I'm either en route to the airport or already flying or whatever. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I'm parked outside of work, so if I have time today to throw this up, I will, but if not, you guys will probably see that tomorrow. But I have like a all day travel. I'm taking JetBlue because I'm using the last of my points so that I can fly my one way to go get my kids, which means my husband has to drive me all the way to Austin. We have to leave dumb early, like 7:30 in the morning, so I can get there in enough time because my flight leaves at like 12. And then I have a layover in Boston for like 2 hours, and then I don't actually land on Long Island until 9 p.m. And then I have to get my rent-a-car, take a little train to get my rent-a-car, and then drive to my mom's. So I probably won't get to my mom's till like 11, I'm thinking ish. So I'll be on the road from 7:30 in the morning till 11 at night until I finally get to my mom's. So I've already said I have anxiety about flying and traveling and all of that. So I'm sure that played a factor, and that did not help me not feeling well this morning. But my eyes, like my whole circadian rhythm, which we'll talk about that in a minute, which is like your 24-hour clock. You can tell mine is like clockwork because I set my alarm for 6 p.m. and at 5:56 in the morning, I sat up, my eyes like wide open, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be sick. And so 30 minutes I spent in the bathroom, and then an hour and a half on the couch before I can get myself like up and motivated and start like moving for the day. So I don't really know what my deal is. Before you guys ask, yes, my job still doesn't offer any kind of insurance. And so we did apply for insurance, but unfortunately, like, we make too much to get any of the free things, and so we have to wait for open enrollment, which that's October. So I'm sure by November things will be full swing, and it feels like a long time away, but we're already in August, so I'm gonna blink and that stuff is gonna be here. So I just need to hold tight just a little bit longer. I did see a gyno though in the meantime, and when I come back from New York like a week and a half later ish, I have an appointment to do some blood work just so that I can go back and sit with her and determine like if there's premenopausal markers so that I can look for that. She's going to check extra vitamin deficiencies and checking on some other supplements and things that I might be able to take to kind of help where I'm at. Of course, she gave me the lecture that everybody else gives me that I'm so dehydrated, like water, 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 right? And then something else that she had suggested, well, she didn't suggest it, you guys did, which I think is amazing. That's kind of why I like to do some of these things, because you guys were such a tremendous help. I know I've said it in another video, but not everybody watches every video. So thank you to everybody who commented on my health concern video. Oh, I think I talked about it in my mail video, because then I had a subscriber who sent me her hemp seed oil. Like, you guys were just so amazing and giving me your advice, who Instagrammed me like lists of foods I shouldn't eat and things I should eat, just times of day and all the things. And I got wedge pillows, and you guys were a tremendous help. someone had suggested the Oura ring, right? And so I went and looked into it. It's like a health ring, you know, similar to like the features like an Apple Watch would do. And then I asked my gyno about it, and she said that actually those health rings are pretty cool because the data that they are able to gather, they check skin temperature, all those kinds of things. And so they're actually able to help people through menopause, through struggle with sleeping and things like that. I mean, technology and stuff is kind of amazing. And so she suggested to look into one, but I looked into them and yes, they are pricey. I mean, they all are. Samsung has one out. Like I said, there's the Oura ring. There's a few other ones, but a lot of them have like the subscription fees attached to it. So just like any other like app, or you don't get the full effect unless you do the paid version. You know, you only get like certain things with that free version. And so the only one that I found was the Ultra Human, and that one, there's no subscription fees. Like, you get everything included that you would get like on a full version just for purchasing the ring and downloading the app. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I went ahead and treated myself, and it came yesterday. There's like a bunch of different colors. I'm actually so mad because I went and picked mine, and then they launched rose gold, which would have fit with my channel and everything. So awesome. But that's my Ultra Human ring. And this thing, you guys, is so cool. Well, I don't really know all the true benefits of it. It's just the concept of it is pretty cool. Let me see if I have the box so I can show you. No, that's the shipping box. Hold on. I got it in the mail yesterday, and I just kind of threw everything around. I charged it at work, which I don't have the charger here to show you, but like I'll insert a little clip of the charger. It almost looks like an Apple Watch charger, but you just slide the ring on like the little holder and it charges it. It's pretty cool. But hold on, let me see if I have the box on here. Okay. Yep, here it is. All right, hold on. Okay. It's easier to show you on this than it is like on the actual ring, but you can see, let me get it to focus. The lighting is really crappy in the car outside of work. My lighting is always crappy, but anyways, you can see the little sensor underneath the ring. And this thing can go in water. It says that you can, oh, ready? Come on. Focus back, friends. Okay. It says that, like you can even go in water with it. You can shower, wash your hands, all the things. You can even go up to as far as 350 meters with this ring, but it shouldn't be submerged over an hour, I think it says, but I don't even go swimming. So I don't have to worry about that. But once it's charged, it lasts for 6 days, which I thought was pretty cool because this thing dies every day, my Apple Watch, and I'm forever not charging it. And so, but what I loved about this, like I said, what the gyno was saying is that there's so many different things that this thing charts. Now, if you have a glucose monitor, if you if you're diabetic and you have any of like the El Libre or something like that, this will sync to that, which I thought was pretty cool. If you have like Google Home, this thing will sync to it, and it'll tell you like if the temperature in the house matches what it should be for your health at the moment, or if the ambient lighting in your house is good for your circadian rhythm, which is that 24-hour internal clock. Like, this thing's pretty cool. Like, I was kind of blown away. I don't have I'm not diabetic, so I don't have the El Libre and I don't have the Google Home, but everything else like works for me. And so it talks about, let me see, I saved it on my phone so I can read it to you guys, but HRV. So it detects HRV, which is your heart rate variability, which is the variation in time between heartbeats. It's not a measure of how fast your heart is beating, but rather how much time between beats fluctuates. The variation is influenced by your nervous system, which regulates functions like heart rate, breathing, and digestion. And so it tells you like how it's measured, what it affects, and it like helps measure your stress level and all of that, which I thought was like, I thought that was fantastic. It talks about the circadian rhythm, which is like your 24-hour body clock, and so how it works with that and how it measures that. I'll give you guys more of an update when I know a little bit more, but it says it actually takes 2 weeks to adapt to your body because it actually needs data to be able to report everything back to you. But it has a cool little app like on your phone, and so it'll tell you things as it goes on, like how many calories, your level of stress. Like right now I'm in the middle of my menstrual cycle, so it's charting all of that already, which is great. It's measuring my beats per minute. It's even measuring my skin temperature. It says like it can't give me a baseline right now for my HRV because it needs 7 days. So it's kind of cool. Like I said, it's really interesting. I think that'll be really cool to kind of monitor. So I will update you guys on that, but just a little something. Like, it's not a doctor, but I mean, shoot, if it'll help me with a little bit of something, that would be great. Okay, so now moving update. So if you follow on Instagram, then you may already know, but our pods or little U-Haul containers, they have left. We only used 2 out of the 3, so we even got a rebate for what we spent so far, and then they just paid us our monthly or charged us our monthly fee, which now ended up only being $174 to store the 2 containers for a month, for however long that we need them there, which I think is quite reasonable because it's in like a temperature controlled, so I didn't have to worry about any like candles or things like that that are in the pod that shouldn't be out in extreme heat. So that's pretty cool. And then they said it only takes 24 hours notice for them to pull our containers and drop them once we know. Now that the house is empty, we've been like in full cleaning and prep mode, which has been really helpful. And then the guys are going to work on really deep cleaning while I'm gone. So like they're going to pair up. Someone's going to be wiping walls and baseboards. The other one's going to go back with touch-up paint and spackle. And when I get back, I believe it's either the first day of school or the next day. My realtor and I said, we'll see what's more convenient. Sometimes the first day of school is kind of crazy, but I want to wait till the kids go back and they're not here for the photographer to come to take pictures to list. I did get my pre-approval back and all of that is set, so now we can start going to look, but I really just don't want to get serious about looking until my house is on the market, because like I said in my last video, the contingency thing is weird and I've never had to do that before. So I just don't want to have my house be on the market, find somebody that falls in love with it and wants it, and then I have to tell them that they have to wait because I need to find a house first. Like, that becomes a sticky wicket. Then you're living like in hotels and stuff. My kids already have to start in a new school. It's a little crazy. So I want to make this as less stress as possible. I cried hysterically over these kids going to a new school now, because now they're both going to be starting a new school. The school wouldn't let Maya keep going, and that's fine. Like, I'm so over that school and I'm over this district. I'm so excited to get out of this district, but the kids are gonna start in a brand new school, and then how long are they gonna be there before they gotta get moved to another brand new school? So I feel really bad. This was not how I wanted to do this with the kids, so hopefully this process is as quick as I possibly can get it through. As I just gotta hope that the house that we're meant to be in we find, and that the people who are meant to buy my house find it quickly, so that we can kind of do this process as quick as possible. So I would say by that second week in August, because the kids' first day of school is the 13th, we'll have our pictures taken within that first day or two, and then by that Monday or even the weekend. I don't know when it's good to list, but maybe the weekend is better because people are looking. Then we'll go ahead and list the house. So by mid-month, house will be on the market. Like I said, I'm full house hunting. I found a lot, but I don't want to be too serious about it yet until our house is on the market. And then if we start getting bites quickly, then I'll have to be a little bit more serious about, okay, Kira, find, this is not your forever home. Find where we're going to plant our feet for a little bit. Get your upgrade, move your feet, and do what you need to do to just get into a different school district for the kids, and you're little bit of upstep for now, and then we'll focus on the next house later. But I just need to get through this process quickly because it's annoying at this point. And I'm also debating, because I have another thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about, but not today. One, I have 4 men still I need to be inside of my shift, but I also want to wait till all the legal papers are signed. But there's like another business venture on the way, kind of partnered with my bosses to do something really fun. I'm really excited about it because they have a very famous friend. I actually posted on Instagram. It was probably like a month or 2 back. It was like a picture of the 4 of us out to breakfast, and it said like, really great business breakfast meeting this morning. Like, stay tuned. My bosses have a very like famous NFL friend that was looking for an investment, and so we're all kind of partnering on something together, and it's really fun, and I'll share more details and stuff once all the papers are signed. You also are going to get another video because lawsuit number 1 with Matenga is check and won. So we're going to go into that once my lawyer tells me I can talk more, because I still have my second one pending. So we'll see how the details all work out for that. So I do have like some fun things to still share with you guys, but that's still like tied up in legality. So once that's done, we'll move on to that stuff. But I'm still super excited with all the fun stuff coming on. Like, it's fun to look at houses, and it's fun to just to like go through the excitement of seeing somebody else get to buy their next home. I don't know. I'm super excited about everything, but I wanted to sit and update with you. I'm going to go run inside and start my shift because I want to get home early so that I can finish packing up and everything. I just have a few incidentals to throw in my suitcase. And like I said, I know my anxiety is going to be through the roof before tomorrow, and I have an early day, but I'm planning on vlogging. So you guys stay tuned for that. A lot of stuff to share, like that I'm going to do with the kids, the beach, McMansion, all these fun things. Like, stay tuned, a lot of stuff to share. But all right, you guys, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you're still here, I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.